And we welcome you live to the Brevard Sports Network as we have Sunday Fun Day Lacrosse Fall League, the Tier 1 Fall League, as the Bullfrogs take on High Tide. High Tide now with the ball, got their touch inside the box, and now here they come. Coaches never didn't give me a roster, so I don't know who's playing what. No, there's number 25 trying to crash, and he will serve that one out. High Tide gets possession. Breaking inside. Shot, bounce shot, no good. And we'll see who was the last one there. It was the Bullfrogs were the closest in possession, so there's a long pass down the field, and here come the Bullfrogs. And that one will go out of bounds. High Tide ball. 10:36 left to go here in the first quarter. Goalie will take it out, looking for the clear. He's looking, gets aggressive there. He gives it off to his midi. Down to his attackman, and great stick work there by the Bullfrogs long pull. Nice little double team, and number 50 somehow escapes, but now the ball's out. Bullfrogs here playing some aggressive defense, and it's paying off, and little contact, and it's already, these boys are already looking to put pads on each other. Goes in solo shot, and that one will bounce high off a pole. Bullfrogs will stick with possession. Oh, look at that, wide open. Tried to go from a low to high shot. That one will escape the park, and it will be Bullfrog possession still, back from behind GLE. Coming across the top. Comes attempt to crash in. Slinging it out wide, and that will be a turnover. High Tide will take the ball. And now at long stick doing a nice job getting the ball, advancing it. He's got to get that touch in the box. And they finally do get that touch inside the box. Now they can try to set up an offense. And that Bullfrog long stick, he's not giving up anything there at the top of the box. High Tide comes back with the ball. Sits up top. Coach yells yellow. Slow down. And here he goes. He's going to crash in, go 1-on-3. Took a shot to the head. Great defense, and that's going to draw a flag. That'll be a cross check. Or a check that a slash is what I meant. And High Tide will go man up. 7:38 left to go here in the first quarter. Happy you could join us here on the Brevard Sports Network as High Tide sets up the man-up offense. And they'll start from the corner, go back behind GLE. Nice little skip pass shot. And High Tide will remain with possession. Now they're working it straight from X, out to the corner. Trying to work it back from behind X. That pass a little off target as the rain starts to sprinkle on in. Looks shot and no goal. That one goes a bit wide. Who was the last one back there? I believe it was the Bullfrogs, and the Bullfrogs will maintain or will take possession, directing traffic. Nice catch there out from behind GLE. And the long poles are going to try to put something on the board. Nope, dishes it off, and again, they are man down, so as the little cloud that cried descends some rain, cooling off for a little bit. Goalie looking for the clear. And here it comes down the sideline and trying to whistle it away. Bullfrogs. It was 1-on-3 there. It would have been hard if he would have come up with that one. The High Tide bring it back across the midfield line, get their touch in the box, and now they'll set up their offense. They are all even now. Dishing his way in, still somehow doesn't lose possession, and now the Bullfrogs come up with that possession. To go looking, nice pass. He thought about the shot. There's number 11. Rolling around. Takes a nice shoulder shot. Look at that. Bashes his way into, and wait, the ref says he steps in the crease. Crease violation, and point will not count. And coming across. Shot, no goal. And Bullfrogs will keep possession. Bullfrogs now looking to work it around. Great stick work by both squads. That defensive stick work is going to prove to be key here. And for the Tide, High Tide, has got one-on-one with the goalie. Shot and a goal! This one does count. Fought his way through the defense. Got himself one-on-one with the goalie. Puts it in the top shelf. And it's a goal for High Tide. Face off. It's another violation on the Bullfrogs, and number 44 of High Tide will take this. Wins the face off on the violation. Goes trying to put it in, puts it right into the goalie's chest. And the goalie launches that one long down the field. Small little breakaway here, and he'll slow down and wait for the rest of his offense. Tries to crash inside, gets one spin move, loses the ball, and here comes High Tide now. There's a little shake and shimmy. He's got one-on-one. Tried to go back top shelf and bounces it off the pipe, I believe. Or the goalie might have got a touch on it. Either way, no goal. High Tide remains with possession. Swinging it now around the top of the box. Gives it number 14. Number 14 giving up a lot of size here, but beautiful, well, happy accident there. Tried to dunk it on in, no good. Great defense there by the goalie, stepping up and taking that one in. And the goalie will just launch this one downfield. Bullfrogs with possession, and I believe a timeout called by the Bullfrogs. The Bullfrogs coach wants to set up the offense here. And again, let's thank Tier 1 Lacrosse for coming to the Brevard Sports Network, making us their media partner. Tier 1 Lacrosse and Space Coast Lacrosse. This is the Tier 1 Lacrosse Fall League. So for the next 6 Sundays after this, they will also be competing every Sunday here at Viera Regional Park. Brevard Sports Network will cover 5 of the 7 weeks. And also, we'll also be covering the men's league on Monday night. So you'll be able to see that, again, 5 of the 7 Mondays. And hopefully they'll be able to get us rosters for those future games. This is high school boys lacrosse. Coming up at around 3:30 will be high school girls lacrosse. 1:02 left to go here on the clock in the first quarter. Right now, High Tide leads 1-0. Ball will start up here at the top of the box. Looking at the goal, top left corner. And there's the ready for play whistle. Thought about the shot. Kind of backs off. Swing it around and looks like they're trying to get that backdoor cutter back towards the goal. Sends it back out to X. And shook everything so much he lost the ball out of his stick. And the Bullfrogs trying to save possession. Great dodge on the hit. Picks up the ground ball. Thought about it. Faked him out. Drew 2 defenders. You got 2 on you. And they left the man just outside the box open. And that will be the end of the first quarter with your score. High Tide 1, Bullfrogs 0. You are watching Tier 1 Lacrosse here on the Brevard Sports Network.
Hello, Space Coast. Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network. I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank all of you for your support of BSN and allowing us to cover your student athletes and come into your home each and every night. Give us a follow on Facebook at Brevard Sports Network, and here's to many more years of top-notch sports coverage right here in Brevard County. Thanks again.
Hey, this is Devon Dudley, and you are watching Brevard Sports Network. Oh, my brother, testify.
Thank you, Devon Dudley, for the bring back. Brevard County resident and 23-time tag team champion Devon Dudley very familiar with the Brevard Sports Network. We, in our very early days, we had a chance to sit down. Alan and I both had a chance to sit down one-on-one with brother Devon, prepping for his very last match in October with his brother Bubba Ray Dudley, taking on the Hardys in a ladder match. What a last match to go out on. And coming up in October. But here right now, live from beautiful Viera Regional Park. Typically when you see me here, you're seeing youth football, especially, well, here on the weekends. Well, Tier 1 Lacrosse said, we want a good fall ball league so the players have a chance to get better in some good competition and get those sticks going, before high school spring starts. So Tier 1 Lacrosse, again, partnered up with the Brevard Sports Network. Be covering 5 of the 7 weeks of Fall League. Fresh 12 on the clock here in the second quarter. Let everyone know where they can watch all this great action. Parents, athletes, for those who are not familiar with Brevard Sports Network, we have no problem going and you grabbing highlights and posting them on your personal social medias. All we ask is that just video credit. That's all we ask. As we prepare for the second quarter face-off. And there is the give back. That'll officially go to the Bullfrogs. And yep, that'll draw a flag every time. Once that stick gets raised into somebody's helmet, I don't care whether you're playing up north or down here in the south, that flag's going to go a-flying. So the Bullfrogs will get a man-up opportunity. Hope everyone's enjoying their goodness gracious. There we go. Wow, my sound disappeared. I know why. Everyone's enjoying all sorts of great sports action. What a shot! And it came just off the goalie's leg there. He may not, if he doesn't feel it now, he'll definitely feel that one later. As the Bullfrogs trying to get something going, some sort of sustained offense inside that offensive zone. Great defense there by number 44. Picks it up, and here he goes. He knocks somebody else's stick out. Still fighting for position. That ground ball still loose, and High Tide thought they had it. It's a scramble, and High Tide does recover it. There's number... Fires, shot, and a goal! High Tide takes advantage of a scramble situation and now makes it 2-0. Wow. That was a heck of a shot. Opportunity, scramble situation, picks up the ground ball, fights his way inside. You get one-on-one with the goalie, and yeah, that's usually the result. And he'll get knocked down. That'll be a push from behind. And High Tide will get the ball back again. Number 2 getting it back to GLE. Now they swing it around up top in the box. He's got his man one-on-one. He's got himself an open window, and he'll put it in. And it's 3-0 High Tide. High Tide jumping out to an early 3-0 lead. Again, 2 of those goals very similar. Break one defender, and then no one on the backside to pick up the slide. He's got himself a clear window in between that first and second level of that defense. Puts it in the back of the net, makes the shot count, and it's 3-0. Here we go. 44 now kicks it back out and is going to slow it down, reset the offense, allow the offensive midi to come into the game. Number 2 slings it back there. I believe that's number 11 back there. Swims inside. 11 looks, puts another shot on net, no good, but recovered by High Tide, and they will keep possession. 7:15 left to go here in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, absolutely nothing. Swings it around. Oh, he went to shoot, but the ball came out the back of his net. Gets it inside. Oh, he didn't make the pass. Great stick work there by the High Tide defenseman. Bullfrogs almost had a one-on-one opportunity with the goalie and fumbled that opportunity. Fumbled it worse than the Gators did to USF yesterday. And that pains me to say that as a Gator fan. And there's a lot of swinging sticks and a lot of bodies hitting the floor. Refs are letting them play. I like it. Out of bounds, and it will be Bullfrog possession. Cuts inside. Turnaround shot, no good. That one goes a bit high. Bullfrogs will retain possession. Swing out jersey that has no number. Cut inside. Looking shot, and a goal! That young man went up and down and all around, finally found his open window and puts that one in the back of the net. And it's 3-1. High Tide on top. .44 left to go here in the second quarter. Referee holding for the substitution as the Bullfrogs make a substitution there on the offensive side of the field. And gets tripped up. And the Bullfrogs fighting. And Referee switches. Possession goes to the Bullfrogs. As here comes number 13 down to the offensive side with the long pole, trying to get it off. There's the young man that just scored a goal. He's going to back it out and wait for his offense to set up. And High Tide playing excellent defense, and now we'll resume possession. The goalie looks to dump it off for the clear. There's a spin move. Don't really see that a lot with long poles. And he'll get tripped up. That turf monster will make you slip. And that ball slung back across the line. Gotten back to High Tide. High Tide comes back here on offense. And that was a jump shot. Don't know why you'd necessarily take that one. That pass a little off target, and that's going to go out of bounds. That will be High Tide ball. High Tide's going to call a timeout. 2:19 left to go here in the second quarter. What we'll do at halftime, I mute the mic and I kind of leave the camera either sitting at the field or sitting on the clock. You know, at halftime, that's where you go. You go check those NFL scores, and you go. It is week 1 of the NFL. Oh, it wasn't a timeout. There was an injury to the goalie, as he is currently being helped off the field. As everyone's showing strength. It's not the goalie, it's one of the long poles. It's currently being helped off the field. Hopefully it's nothing major. You know, look, no one ever wants to see anybody get hurt, but nobody really wants to see anyone get hurt here in fall ball. It's just a good competitive way to compete. I'd like to thank everyone watching us here on the Brevard Sports Network, as the young man is being taken to the bench. As High Tide will start back off with the possession. That's where the whistle blew the play dead. Gives it off here to number 26. Number 26 comes down the sideline. Looking for a cutter. Nobody down there. And a pass gets away. And that's going to be over and back. And a delayed penalty, too. Flag comes flying in. 1:54. Timeout called. That one was a timeout. 1:33 left to go here in the second quarter. Dark clouds rolling into Viera Regional Park. For my sake, I hope they're just passing through, blocking out the sun, not dropping the rain. But it's weird when you first come in, you thought those clouds that are over to our, I guess the west. Or on that's east. That's fine. You know what? Instead of trying to give directionally challenged person here, see those clouds? They were originally sitting right over here, and we thought they're going to roll right over VRP, and it's kind of almost like there's a mini force field that kind of drove them just around Viera Regional Park. Now, as long as they don't spawn those wonderful lightning bolts, I think we'll be okay. And here come the Bullfrogs. Bullfrogs can't handle the possession, and it will be high tide ball. And High Tide, again, sprinting back on offense. There's the pass. Shot and a goal! High Tide takes a 4-1 lead. Right there, you saw it on the Brevard Sports Network. .34 seconds left to go in this one. High Tide came out aggressive and jumped out early to a 3-0 lead. Bullfrogs scored a goal, make it 3-1, and High Tide gets that goal back. 4-1 with 34 seconds left to go. And folks, that's halftime. With your score, the High Tide 4, Bullfrogs 3. We'll be right back. And again, I guess 5 or 10 minutes here on the Brevard Sports Network. And folks, we have hit the lightning alarm. That single long blast means there is lightning in the area. Don't really know what Tier 1 lacrosse rules are for lightning, but huh? All right. So 30 minutes, and I believe that also still counts with each lightning strike. Your timer resets. So we're going to be in a weather delay, folks. Keep it posted here to the Brevard Sports Network. We're going to keep this stream on. So this is the frustrating part about August and early September in Florida. All right. So they said they're going to wait 30 minutes. So yeah, we're in a weather delay, and we'll keep you posted on what goes on. I'm thinking there's lightning just off of just inside the 10-mile radius. That's what the lightning alarm here at Viera Regional Park. The lightning delay. So we're going to wait 30 minutes, and we'll see what happens. We are at a very extended halftime here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, folks. So a decision has been made. This game will be restarted next week. They're going to start from the score is 4-1. Start of the third quarter. We hadn't even started the third quarter. We're at halftime. And so this game has officially been called. So here's what they're going to do. They are going to wait until next week, and they're going to start this half next week, and we'll go from there. So for everyone watching the boys' game, this game has been suspended till next week. We're going to wait and see if the lightning alarm will allow us to play the 3:30 game. The 3:30 girls game, and as soon as we have a decision on that, we will let all of you know here over on the Brevard Sports Network Facebook page. So go subscribe to our Facebook page, and we'll see you hopefully at 3:30 right here on the Brevard Sports Network.